and start a new game on normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Starting with Stephen King quote is a good start.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
On the middle of the road.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Huh.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Okay. Oh, now it's not reversed anymore. Thank you for asking, game, but if you ask, you sort of have to make sure that it works. No, smart is not what I would
I had
use.
to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Let's see if we can get the voice a bit louder, huh? Speech. Rain Cove Point Lighthouse. You seen this man? There's someone else. Oh. Oh.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. There wouldn't be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another.
So, I increased the voice volume, but it didn't do anything, did it? So I'm going to go up with the game volume. Try to lower the in-game effects a bit.
One of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay, get to the lighthouse. We can jump.
You missed your deadline. Damn.
Oh.
You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
And that's his nightmare.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Okay.
This way! This way!
Who's that?
Hurry!
Yeah, my stamina seems to be gone. Who are you?
Mr. Wake, it's me! You play Stewart, remember? Quickly!
So now that's very loud, and I don't know what's going on with the volumes here.
Get inside! There's no time to lose!
Okay, I'll get inside. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh no!
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Yeah. I'd like to get out. Please.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Here. Right. What? Oh,
Follow the light.
nearly dead.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Uh-huh.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Okay.
Now you'll die.
What's the last battery?
remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
He's kind of tanky. He's not a human, I think. He's an alien.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
Ah, I reload. Okay. I like the fact that I can hammer the R key to reload faster.
This is it, Witch.
Oh! Oh. Oh no, that was not the dodge button. Need the boost here. Ah, it works. Blurriness is a bit off-putting, but the game works in a weird way. Oh, we got a flare gun. Okay. What does that do?
You're dead, just like
Yeah, they are weak. Oh, I keep pressing space to dodge. I'm dead. The focus thing uses them up much quicker. That's correct. Let's try the flare gun on them.
you're dead, just like
Like. I like the flare gun. Ah, the normal battery reloads though. The last battery reloads. That doesn't make any sense, but it's okay. For the drama, it works. Oh. Stay where you are. Take that.
you're dead.
That. You can stay there. Here.
I can keep this up forever.
Lighthouse. Lighthouse. Oh. Yep. This is the safe spot. Out of stamina. No. Coming. What the hell? What's that? I can run again. Get in, you slow writer. Oh, that can't be good.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Welcome to Bright Falls. Okay. Checkpoint based. Rain.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest.
huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Did you get all the pictures? I was a bit wobbly there.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Look at the truck.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What
It's
did
a
I
deer.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Oh, the deer fest.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Yeah, you drive.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Mr. Stucky.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books.
Oh dear. The Oh Dear Diner in the Deerfest town with Carl Stuckey to be the person looking for.
I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Oh look, there's a deer up there. And there.
Try
And
the
there's
coffee.
me.
Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
There's a guy with an eye patch.
Are you
Oh,
saying hi, Mr.
bikers.
Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Who's having a conversation here?
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now.
It's not a biker.
Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers,
It does that.
don't think
Get
I won't
stuck.
murder
Yeah,
you in your
you need
sleep.
to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Oh, I can't hear it. Audio levels are not cool in this game. Let's see. Speech and cinematic could be the same volume. Effects a bit below that, and then below that the music. That's the usual way. Yeah. It's a Remedy game, so the story is going to be awesome. It's going to be weird, and it's going to be mostly fun to play. Very cinematic. And they've got a perfect sense of drama and situational, how do you say that, direction. Yeah, you should be able to get it for €2-3 by now. And the follow-up, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, is supposed to be good as well. And after that you can play Control. And then you can go back to Max Payne. But we're not here for the coconut, are we? What? Oh, with him. Ooh, the light's flickering. Oh, that's not a dude. Miss, are you okay?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stucky,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
He
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
I told Rose last week that she should change the bulb. This is what happens when you get sloppy.
Oh, Mr. Stucky.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Enjoy the race.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Crap. The spooky widow. Check. Here's your
Golden Lake
key,
is a
Mr.
special place.
Way.
Very inspiring.
Away.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
I hope so.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Oh, good night.
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Oh. Oh, that's alright, okay.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Hi, Rose.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
But
that diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
okay. That's a cool house.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
He's afraid of the dark. And this is where they decided to go.
Are you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong. This is so much better. It's wonderful. Our own private island.
This is very remote and creepy. Let's go. Yeah, the bridge looks half safe, doesn't it? The plot bridge. The murder of crows, because... Damn. The bird-leg cabin. We got that right. I mean, it is a tremendously awesome spot. This is gonna be fine.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Ah.
Come on.
Up.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Ah. Can you?
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh. Basement, of course. No? Generator outside?
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBFFM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Very lovable. Even that is making a sound very low, but doing it. Okay. Coffee. Why is my flashlight on 0 or 5? I had 5 on.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Okay. Creepy guy in a diving suit.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
'70s. Yeah, okay. Somewhere on the island there must be a generator. Ah, back there. Okay.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Yeah, thanks, I noticed. Hmm?
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
E and B. Does this shed have a door? Ah.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Empty. Huh? Okay, cool. Nicely done. That is old.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay. I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Old indeed.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Oh. Do I want to know? I do want to know, but I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna pause the timer. And I'll disappear. No, I'll be right back. Still silly, right? Yeah, I'll be right back. welcome back. That was a good music that was running there. Whisper in the Dark. That was a good fit. Wishful drinking is what I'm doing here. Brought some coffee. Alan Wake does indeed start very nicely. A bit creepy, and I have a bad feeling about how this is going to continue, but let's continue and find out if my feeling is correct. Already fog coming up. Very fitting. So that's going to be important later. Obviously there's an axe. Because reasons. Oh, the firewood. What else?
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
The Labyrinth of Me, In Her Dreams to Prevail, Kept from Sleep, The Temple of Shadow and Mist. Okay. Yeah, right? I agree. Right? Oh. Oh, I took the coffee earlier, right?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh. Oh. I like that surprise.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, that was another kind of surprise there. What?
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it. I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Exactly. Portrix, welcome. You nailed it.
Damn it. Alice?
Oh.
Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out. Alice! I'm coming!
What? Actual bird.
What the hell?
Bird.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
No. Holy crap.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Why am I in the car?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Huh.
I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it. And I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
What? What?
Damn.
Hey? Intriguing. Poetrix, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. From the other side.
Hello?
What?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Oh, some you can only find in Nightmare difficult. Not good.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Huh. Oh. That didn't go as planned.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall!
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you.
Non-refundable reservation
Deposit required. Fair and square.
Where?
He is dead. Coffee thermos. Still not sure what that does, but I like coffee, so. Can I open this? The radio in the car.
Balls on! You to arrive!
You lose!
The deposit. It's
The latest thing!
Hi.
Great!
fall.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Exactly. Yes. Here's Stucky. Batteries, batteries.
During your trying walking, it's the latest thing in
Yes.
testimony.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I?
Let you
Hello?
one stone. You can see the sight and those
Moving on its own. Okay. 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 Crazy. Get across here. Okay.
There were more of them.
Oh.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
It's light, isn't it? Oh. Okay, markers that only appear with the light on. Right. Nordic walking is fun. Oh.
The Dark Forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
The secret arrow was pointing to the other side, wasn't it?
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
So...
What the hell was that?
I kinda don't want to know.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Yeah, this game's not about aiming. There's a lot of help there.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
This is really cool, what they did here. The atmosphere, how they build it up and how they cross it over with good.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Carl Stucky. Oh. Hey. Oh, I was not supposed to go that way. Fair enough. Let's reload. So, we came from there. Huh. Ah, I can climb up. It just looked a bit odd. Logging ahead. What's your noggin?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
370 just for the game, for the first game. American Nightmare is the second game, I think. Does this one have DLC? I didn't know about that. That is super fair. Hey T-Bang. You like your walking simulators non-scary. Sorry, I did not mean to ignore you there earlier, T-Bang. I just skipped ahead. Yeah, right. The torch is awesome until you need to use it. Cool. Thanks for letting us know, Vika. Super fair price indeed, yeah. Oh.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Use this? Coffee. That moves down here later on.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Oh. 3. Oh, too early. Crap. It's the running and dodging is on the same button. That confuses me a bit. If you hold down shift, you run, but if you tap it, you dodge. Bit weird. Got it. Oh, okay. Signal. Oh, another manuscript.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes.
I like this.
Black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
I like this. Oh, we get a shotgun. Yeah. Now it's time. Slowly regenerating health is a thing. I think the thermos are collectibles. Right, let's get the logs. Down here. Like so. Stairs again? The ladder, sorry. Whee! Ooh, it's moving. Wow, okay. His jumping is a bit awkward. Where's Carl? Chucky. Shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the sky.
Oh, we got them. They're gone. So this is what the yellow markings do.
I'd keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something ruffling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Okay. Yeah, so The yellow paint that you can only see with the flashlight, it points you to helpful things.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Yeah. Oh, this is nicely done. I appreciate that. See if we can get one more checkpoint. I'll stream the rest of this.
The gas station was closer now.
Not
its
today.
light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is third.
That is Carl again. In the mist. Oh! Did he throw like? Yeah. Yeah, that was a cinematic dodge. Come on. Oi! Ah! They come from everywhere. That was bad, but I survived, I think. Hey. Large amounts of coffee have been ingested. No! Not more. Oh no, I let myself get hit. And throwing knife, how rude. I see something. Ah, another manuscript page. Cool.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Oh. Give me the checkpoint. Oh, I can heal here. I know that. Three. Let's go out with a bang. Yes. Good shot. Lithium batteries.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Night Springs. Curiosity often kills the cat in Night Springs. Love it. Checkpoint-based games. Ah. Okay, so we have the checkpoint. This is brilliant. I didn't know it was this brilliant. Had I known, I had already played this more than once. I will play this on stream at some point this year, very soon. I will not finish it tonight. Obviously, we want to look at other games. But Alan Wake, if I go by the start, this 1 hour now, that's great. Not sure about the American Nightmare game that continues, sort of, I think, the story. But this is good. This is really good. It's super cheap on Steam currently. Quantum Suicide and Immortality is kind of fun to spend an afternoon reading up on. There's a ton of good articles and stories out there. Quantum Suicide is dangerous stuff. Dangerous. Don't trust the manuscript, Alan.